Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Indian School of Physics. This is Nitin here, and today I have come up with another problem. By the way, it's the original problem. So here is the statement of this. A disk of mass m naught and radius r naught is hinged freely on a horizontal circular platform of radius r as shown. The circular platform is rotating with constant angular velocity of omega naught about an axis passing through the center of the platform and perpendicular to the plane of the platform. Initially, the disk is in equilibrium in the frame of the platform. The disk is given a small push in its plane and it starts oscillating with respect to platform. Find the time period of small oscillations. So here you can see this disk is rotating, and at this point another disk is hinged. Its mass is given, radius r is given. So in the very beginning you can see that centrifugal force will be along this line, or pseudo force also you can say. It will be just along this line directly, so it will not provide any torque, and it will be in equilibrium. When we give a slight push this side or this side, it will start oscillating with respect to platform. We have to find time period of such oscillations. So let's discuss the concept of this problem. So here, as you can see, the time period of a physical pendulum suspended in uniform gravity is given by 2 pi under root of I axis by mgd. So this problem is inspired from the physical pendulum. Here d is the distance of center of mass from suspension point of the body, and I axis is moment of inertia of the body about the suspension axis. All right. So this is a question with the variable gravity. I can say instead of mg there is going to be a pseudo force. Otherwise rest of the problem is easy and simple. So here I am going to derive this result for a general rigid body, and based on the type of body, whether it is a disc or a ring or a cone or triangular plate or any other body, we can substitute the values and we can get the answers accordingly. So here I am taking a randomly shaped this body here, and the point P, which is suspension point, its acceleration is r omega naught square towards the center. All right. So when I give a slight push this side, so this dotted line is given the new position after we are displacing the body by a very small angle of theta here. All right. So if we come to the frame of this suspension point itself, or with respect to the rotating frame, so I am going to apply a pseudo force which is corresponding to mass of this body and acceleration of this point, and its direction will be away from the axis. All right, we can call it pseudo force also, or centrifugal force as well. So when we draw this with respect to point P, this observer will find this point to be at rest, and here this is the center of mass. It will rotate slightly at the new position of the body. Here you can see this m naught r omega square, where r is the radius of this platform here. It could be somewhere here as well, or this body can be anything, maybe a triangle or a disc or a ring or semicircular ring or a disc, a sphere, shell, cone. All such bodies are covered under this. All right. So now you can see this situation is quite similar to your physical pendulum situation, where instead of mg, now we are having this centrifugal force, which is mr omega naught square. All right. So here you can see I can write torque about point P. So that is going to be mr omega naught square, that pseudo force, times x naught sine theta. For small theta I can just write sine theta equal to theta, and this tau restoring I can write I alpha, where I is I about point P, and this d2 theta by dt square is actually angular acceleration with respect to platform here. So you can see we are getting a simple harmonic motion directly here. The standard equation, when I rearrange this, I am going to get this as omega square. So from here it becomes very obvious to find out the time period, that is going to be 2 pi by omega. So this ip will come in the numerator, and we are going to get m naught r omega naught square x naught. and root of it. So this is going to be the time period of such body. Now let's apply this logic for the disk. For the disk, I can say moment of inertia about here you can see about center of mass, it's mr square by 2, m naught r naught square by 2. Apply parallel axis theorem, we can write about suspension point. So this is going to be 3 by 2 m naught r naught square. So you can see here I have written here that this IP is 3 by 2 m naught r naught square and x naught is equal to r naught. So when I substitute these values and simplify, I am going to get this time period as 2 pi under root of omega naught root of 3r naught by 2r. Similarly for ring, this would have been IP will become 2mr square about this point, and this x naught is going to be r. Some other answer we will get. Similarly, I can do the same thing for triangle also. You can use that triangle trick which I have discussed in previous videos, and you can write IP about it. Alright, and this distance is also known to you, that is 2 by 3 of L sin 60 if it is a equilateral triangle. In general, this covers a wide range of problems. So I'll request students to remember this method, and you never know when this type of question can be asked in JEE. So I hope you have enjoyed this problem. It's a very beautiful problem, and if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. I'll be coming up very soon with another video. Thank you.